fifth term by AP is minus 15, and the second term is 0. Find A, the first term, B, common difference, C. If the nth term is minus 9.5, find the value of n. We have done sequence and series, right? Okay. I will call the formula for the nth term as n equals a plus n minus 1, right? Where our a is the first term, n is the number of terms, and b is the common difference. Now they said the fifth term of an AP is minus 15. So it means the fifth term, that means T5 equals minus 15. So it means our n here is 5. Because remember, our Tn is always 5. So it means our term 5 is equal to a plus n minus 1d, which is a plus our n is 5 minus 1d. And they said the value of this fifth term is 15. Minus 15, sorry. So we have a plus 5 minus 1 is 4 times d is 4d equals minus 15. And that should be equation 1. So the value of the fifth term is minus 15. So it is a plus 4d equals minus 15 as equation 1. And the second statement said, and the second term is 0. Second term is 0. So the same thing. I said the second term. So the second term is simply T2. And I said the value of second term is 0. So we express it as a plus n minus 1d. A plus n is 2. And it's 2 minus 1d. Everything equals. So we now have a plus 2 minus 1 is what? Times d. So it's a plus d equals 0 as equation. So it is doing it like this that we can now solve what we're looking for or find the first one common difference from two statements. Take notes. Many times when they give questions like this that leads to simultaneous equation. I said before while we're treating this topic. So from this now, we will have a plus 4d equals minus 15 as equation 1. Then we have a plus d equals 0 as equation 2. And from this now, solving simultaneously. Remember when we treated simultaneous equation, we said we choose one of the unknown, make their coefficient to have the same value. When you check here, the coefficient of A already have the same value, right? Which is what? Which is 1. They have coefficient of 1. Okay. So we're just going to find the solution. So what do we do? Add or subtract? Why? Okay, so it is subtracting that we're eliminating because they are positive. So we say subtract equation 2 from 1 and it's this minus this. So we'll start from there. A minus A plus 4d minus d equals minus 15 minus 0. A minus A is cancel itself. 4d minus d is what? 3d equals minus 15 minus 0. So together we divide both sides by what? 3. So divide both sides by 3. This cancels this. My d is what? Minus 5. So we have already looked for even the first d, which is common difference, is known. So d is minus 5. How do we get a? To substitute d equals minus 5 into equation 1. Into equation 1. Into equation 1. So equation 1 will now be, what is equation 1? A plus 4d equals minus 15. So anyway, I see they are base minus 5. So I have a plus 4 minus 5 equals minus 15. So I have a plus 4 times minus 5. Minus 20 equals minus 15, right? So from here, I make it subject. I have a equals, this cross over right hand, so minus 15 plus 20. Have you? Yes. So our a is now equal to minus 15 plus 20 is what? Positive, right? Okay. So I say therefore, our first a, the first question, they find the first term. So the first term is what? 5, which is A. B, the common difference is what? The common difference is minus 5. Now the C, look up. It said if the nth term is minus 9.5, find the value of n. Now what does it mean? Now the same way, remember these are nth term formula. Cn equals A plus n minus 1 g. So it said if the nth term is minus 9.5, find the value of n. Now remember when we are defining the meaning of this variable, we say term n is the nth term or the last term. Remember, A is the first term, n is the number of terms, y is what? Common difference. Now they are saying the nth term is minus 9.5. That means if this is 9.5, what will now be the value of what? N. So now from this now, we say where A, we have known A as what? 5. Z as what? Minus 5. Then term n, which is the nth term, it says what? Minus 9.5. So they're asking us to find n. Who is unknown? So let's substitute here. So substitute here, we have minus 9.5 equals our A is what? 5 plus our n is what? Unknown as n minus 1. I mean, and our t is what? Minus 5. So if we simplify, we'll have minus 9.5 equals 5 plus minus 5 times n is what? Minus 5n. And minus times minus is what? 5 times 1 is what? 5. Okay. So from here now, if we simplify, we have minus 9.5 equals 5. Now we open this bracket, and plus times minus is minus 5n, and plus times plus is plus 5. So from here now, we collect like terms. Okay? So collect like terms. Those with n one side, those without n the other side. So we have minus 9.5 here. 5 crossed over itself, so minus 5. Plus 5 crossed over itself, so minus 5 equals minus 5n. Right hand. Okay. Okay. So help me. Minus 9.5 minus 5 minus 1. Minus 19.5 equals minus 5n. Our aim from the question is to find what? N. So what do? So that was that what? So my n is now what? 3.9. Value of n. Okay, exactly. The probability that two footballers, P and Q, will score a penalty kick are 1/4 and 2/5 respectively. If each of P and Q takes a penalty once, find the probability that both of them will score. Number 2, one of them will miss. Number 3, only one of them will score. Now, when it comes to probability is one of the topic that you will also see. Probability and statistics are always most. So, probability has a formula of a possible outcome, or number of possible outcomes, divided by the total number of outcomes. So, probability is used when the certainty of future occurrence is not known. For instance, you can say there's probability that the rain will fall. Now, what it means is that we are not sure of the outcome. Okay, so in this situation, this is standard formula for probability. Probability is the number of possible outcomes divided by the number of outcomes. For instance, if we are given in the box, we have two black balls there. There are 4 white balls, and there are 2 red balls. And they say find probability that the ball picks at random is red. Because somebody comes out, they will see many of them is red. So it means the number of possible outcomes. How many red do we have there? So it is possible that it might be from 2, because we don't have more than 2. Divided by the total number of outcomes. The total number of outcomes is the total number of balls, which is 10. So 2/10 equals what? 10 or 8. It's 2/8 equals what? 1 over 4. So that is probability. Now, when it comes to probability, the highest outcome of probability is equal to 1. That is when an item is certain. When probability is certain, it's equal to 1. Any answer you're solving in which you have more than 1, the probability you have 1 result. It is not, you have 1. It's not too much. So what it means is that the probability of an event not occurring, plus probability of an event occurring is equal to 1. That something will occur and it will not occur in the summation equals 1. So the probability always equals 1. Okay? So now if we relate it to what we're doing, we say the probability that two footballers P and Q will score, probability that they will score is not certain if they will score, but the probability that they will score, the penalty kick is 1 over 4 and 2 over 5 respectively. If each of P and Q takes the penalty once, find the probability that both of them will score. Now, when it comes to probability, also there's what we call the addition of probability and multiplication. The addition has to do with a dependent when one occurrence depends on another to occur. Now, in this regard, addition of probability, you will see something like either or. You see either or, that's addition. Okay, so or is it neither nor, that's addition. So in this situation, it's the probability of an event occurring plus not occurring plus occurring equals 1. Now they said the probability that two footballers will score a penalty kick, this is if they will score. So if, for instance, let's note this, if with regard to this, we say probability to score plus probability not to score should equate 1. So let's get, they've already told us the probability for them to score is 1 over 4. Let's get the event that they will not score. Now say for P, we can say for P and Q. For P, probability to score plus probability not to score equals 1. Now, if they said probability for P to score is 1 over 4, probability for P to score is 1 over 4 plus probability not to score is unknown. So we have probability not to score equals 1. I want to get this and make the subject of the formula. So if you do that, we have probability not to score equals 1, and this crosses over is also 1 minus 1 over 4. So if we do that, 1 minus 1 over 4 plus 1. Now we collect x here, same of 4 and 4. And 4 divided by 1 is 1? That is 1. So we have 4 minus 4 divided by 4. That is 1. So we have 4 minus 1 is 3 over 4. Now the probability for P not to score is 3 over 4. And the probability for P to score is 1 over 4. Just follow me. And that's 1, that is for P. And for Q, if we do the same thing, the same thing, probability to score plus probability not to score equals 1. So if we said for P to score, the set is 2 over 5. So it's 2 over 5 plus probability not to score equals 1. So from this now, we want to get probability not to score because probability not to score equals 1 is equal to by also minus 2 over 5. So if we take LCM, that's all 5 and 1 is 5. 5 divided by 1 is what? 5. 5 that's 1. Okay, but I got you. 5 divided by 5 is what? 1 minus 2. So we have 5 minus 2 is what? 5. So probability of Q not to score is 3 over 5. Now, let's get to the question. They say, what probability that both of them will score? Both of them will score is an independent probability. So independent probability is multiplication. Independent probability is multiplication. So both of them will score. They've already given us that they will score. So probability that both will score. Now it is equal to 1/4 times 2/5. Because it said the probability that 2 will score is 1/4 and 2/5 respectively. So it said 5 probability that both of them will score. So it's their multiplication. So 1 times 2 will give us what? 1 times 2 is 3. 4 times 5 is what? So if we reduce, we have 1/10. So we can now leave this or either reduce the decimal fraction. So that's just the answer to the first one. Probability that both of them will score. The second one is probability that both of them will miss. Both of them will miss. It means P will not score and Q will not score. That is, both of them will miss. Now remember, that was the reason why we did for P not to score and for Q not to score. That is, they will miss. So for I will say probability that both will score. That both of them will what? Will miss. That is equal to probability for P not to score is 3/4 times 3/5. So 3 times 3 is what? 4 times 5 is 20. So you can leave at this one. So that is why the last one. Only one of them will score. Now this is where the work comes in. Now look up. That is said only one of them will score. It is in two ways. Look up. It means that either P will score and Q will miss, or Q will score and P will what? Miss. They said only one of them will score. They did not say which one of them. They are saying only one. So it is certain, since we have two persons, it's just like saying we have Ade and BC wrote an examination. Find the probability that only one will pass. Only one will pass. It means that either Ade will pass or BC will fail, because only one will pass. Or either BC will pass or Ade will what? Fail. This is the possibility. So you get this and add it with this. Remember, it is all. And all is addition probability. Okay? So from this now, they said only one of them will score. Now, what it means is that we can have probability for P to score times probability of Q to miss plus probability of Q to score times probability of P to miss. Because I said only one. So from here now, we bring it now. For P to score, what is P to score? 1/4, thank you. 1/4 times, what is Q to miss? 3/5. 3/5. Then plus, because we are saying or, this is the first way. The other way now, it may either be for Q to score. What is Q to score? 2/5 times, what is P to miss? 3/4. So we'll simplify this now. So now 1 times 3 is what? 3/5 times 4 is what? 20 plus 2 times 3 is 6/5 times 4 is 20. So if we take LCM of 20 and 20 is what? 25/20. 1 times 3 plus 25/20. 1 times 6. So we have 3 plus 6 over. So we're asked to rationalize 1 plus root 5 divided by 1 minus root 5. So in rationalizing the sort, we said we have something like this. You multiply the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate. Remember that the conjugate is the opposite in sign. So to solve this now, we have solution. So I have 1 plus root 5 divided by 1 minus root 5 times 1 plus root 5 over 1 plus root 5. Okay. So now, if we continue, we'll have 1 plus root 5, 1 plus root 5, divided by 1 minus root 5, and 1 plus root 5. And let's open the bracket. And 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times root 5 will give us root 5. 1 plus root 5 times 1 will give us root 5. And plus root 5 times root 5. 5. Which is something as 5. So for the denominator we have 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times root 5 we have root 5. And minus root 5 times 1 minus root 5 minus times plus minus 5 times this still give us root 5. So we will simplify further. We have 1 plus, and there's an invisible one here. Okay. So this will give us 2 root 5 plus, this is what? 5. Right? Whereby, now this will cancel each other. So we now have 1 minus 5. Okay. So if we simplify further, we'll have 1 plus 5, which is 6 plus 2 root 5 over 1 minus 4. 5 is what? Minus 4. Okay. So from here now, if we simplify this, now we're going to have, already we're supposed to have, can have the denominator having a negative sign. So we'll have minus 6 plus 2 root 5 over 4. As we simplify this, now what is common to both is what? 2. So if I have minus 2 here, I can have 3 plus root 5. Okay. So if I continue this over 4, so that minus 2 times 3 gives us minus 6. Minus times minus is plus. So 2 times 1 is 2. So if I simplify this, 2 here 1, 2 in 4 is 2. So my answer can be minus 3 plus root 5 over 2. That is. Let's say solve 4r minus 3 divided by 6r plus 1 equal 2r minus 3 plus 3r plus 4. Of course, we used to get r. To do that, we have 4r minus 3 over 6r plus 1 equals 2r minus 1 over 3r plus 4. Okay. So from this point now, first thing we have to do is what? Cross multiply. So we cross multiply. We'll have 6r plus 1 multiplied by 2r minus 1. Then go sleep. Go down. Then 3r plus 4. Right? Okay. So next is open bracket. 6r times 2r. What is that? 12r squared. 6r times minus 1 is what? Plus 1 times 2r is what? Plus 1 times minus 1? Minus 1 equal to, do the same for this. 4r times 3r. 4r times 4. This is plus 16r minus 3 times 3r as well as minus 3 times 4. Huh? Minus 12. So at this situation, what do? We collect like terms. Okay? And those without arrows, those with r square one side, those with r, and those without r. So I will bring this to this point. This is 12r squared. 12r squared is bringing this because if we have minus 6r here plus 2r, then bring this one minus 16r, bring this one plus 9r, then equal to, I will have minus 12 here, I'll bring this one plus 1. So this minus this is 0, it has cancelled itself. So let's break this down now. Minus 6r plus 2r, minus 4r, minus 16r, minus 20r, plus 20r plus 19r, plus 9r, that is minus 11r, equals minus 12 plus 1, minus 11. So this should give us minus 11r equals minus 11. So one of these r, the Bible says minus 11. So this cancels. Our r is what? 1. Point P is 40 kilometers from Q on a bearing of 61 degrees. Calculate correct so 1 decimal place the distance of P to north of Q and east of Q. Let's start. So we have solution. So the point P is 40 kilometers from Q on a bearing of 61 degrees. It means it's starting from Q towards P. Okay. So if we have this point as Q, 61 degrees from the north should be at first, right? So this can be P. And you said it's how many kilometers? 40 kilometers. Okay. And the bearing of what? 61. 61. So if from here to here is 61, it means this part of what? 29. So 29. And so to calculate correct to 1 decimal place, the distance of P to the north of Q. Now this is Q. Where's the north of Q? Up. So this point. Okay. So to check this, it means this is the right angle line. Okay. So it says the distance of P to the north of Q, that is this part. Okay. So in this situation now, we have this angle here that was fixed to 1 degree. So and we have this side here is hypotenuse. Okay. So we're looking for this part. So we can use our slope as well. Yes. Okay. So which should we use? What connects opposite and hypotenuse? Sine. So we have sine theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse. So we have sine 61, which is equal to opposite is unknown. So we can put it as small letter q plus this angle q. So my hypotenuse is 40. Yes. So we cross multiply, we have q equals 40 times sine 61. So help me. 0.8746. So our q is now equal to 40. So 40 times 0.8746. 34.984. Okay. So the solution approximates to 1 decimal place. So what would that be the answer? It's going to be 35 to 1 decimal place. Now the second one, they said to the east of Q. Sorry, let me do this so that you know it is a line house produced after that. East of Q. Where is east of Q? Huh? Where is east of Q? You said 29 side. Okay. So it's the same thing. This is another. So I'm looking for this part. So in this part now, this angle is also given 29 degrees. So here becomes our opposite, and here is opposite. Okay. So we said also considering triangle because we're not put anything here. So using, what should we use? Sine theta, which is opposite over hypotenuse, which is sine. Our theta is on. This is opposite is unknown. Opposite is can be q at this point also. Over hypotenuse is what? 40. So the first multiply is q equals 40 times sine 29. So I have 40 times, help us. 0.4848. 4848. So 40 times is what we have? 19.392. 19.392. So help me. The one that's not on 19.4. 19.4.